Thanks for coming today, guys. It was a good win for us against Savannah, and got to play everyone. Everyone that was dressed out got in. Had a good crowd. Looked like we had more students than we had in the past in the student section. Basically came out with no major injuries, which is important. Hopefully we can do that again this week. As the following week we got to get ready for McNeese. But tough one with Southern Miss this week. I wish Southern Miss had won, because now Coach Fedora is really going to be on them this week. You guys can remember a few years back we played Texas Tech the week after they had got beat by TCU, and they were very unhappy when we got to town. So Southern Miss very, very tough, very athletic, great speed, huge linemen, well coached in all aspects. Lou Groza, nominee at kicker. You know, they've got a lot of things going on. So we've got to have a good week of practice and try to play as well as we can. Continue to improve. I thought we made improvements Saturday in a lot of areas, but as young as we are, I continually get reminded how young we are, of things that the kids say, things that they do. You know, you take for granted. We play at home. Everybody knows where to park the car, and everybody knows where to go. And everything. Found out Saturday they didn't. You know, little things like that. We really are, because we got so many young guys. We're doing so many things from square one. We haven't had to do in a long time. So this will be another. A different type of game, because the crowd will be so loud. It'll be such a big crowd. You know, playing in the Superdome was a away game, but it wasn't a loud game. So we got to go down there this week and figure out how to do those kind of things in a hostile environment, and that'll be good. It'll get us ready when we go to Lake Charles the following week. So we got a lot of areas we got to continue to work on and continue to improve. What do you got for me today?
How important to a team's psyche is it to go out and just whip somebody bad? I mean, win. I mean, you know, from a confidence-wise and all that. What do you get out of that?
Well, we talked about it after the game. It's been a long time since you know, we had smiles after a game. Long time since we had a win. We needed a win very badly. So I think our kids needed that. Our coaches needed that. Our coaches' families needed that. Everybody needed a win. And it was good for the university. Have a nice crowd, and everybody feel good about it after the ball game.
How much can you tell about how you improved your play? I mean, considering the difference in the you know, in the ability of the opponents and all that. I mean, how much did you make?
I think we could look at, you know, some technique things where from week 1 to week 2 we improved on greatly. You know, some specific positions where there were some position battles going on. I think we made, you know, improvement. We could tell who is improving and who is not in some position battles. I know we really, defensively, we really cut back on the number of things that we were doing, from game plan at Tulane and game plan this week, and the kids played well. You know, the ability is there. It's the, you know, the mental part of things that messed us up week 1, and so that was good to see. Savannah State had some good players in some positions where we had to be able to play well in, maybe not as an entire unit, but in individual battles where we could could see guys, you know, improve on things from week 1 to week 2. So we need to continue. I mean, it's going to be the entire season a goal to improve every week.
The first week you had referenced, you know, trying to get adjustments made after you had seen something that, you know, you didn't expect. And I had a sense of, they did some things early maybe that, you know, for whatever reason had you off your balance just a little bit. You did adapt, you did adjust. Was that process of adjusting on the fly, you know, you saw improvement there?
Again, we got so many new faces out there. It's, you know, getting off the field, getting over to the chairs, getting in front of the easel, listening to coach, make the adjustments. Hey, you know, we really do need to pay attention in between series. It's not just go over like I did in high school, just go get a Coke, you know. It's not like that. You know, we have to work in between series. So all those things are part of the progression that, you know, it was good to be able to make those adjustments and to see the guys be able to take them from the chairs and from the bench on the sideline and actually digest it and then perform it on the, you know, execute it on the field.
Looking at the way you guys were able to run the ball, I mean, it was pretty balanced and you're able to get everybody in there. I don't know if game plan dictated that, but obviously that's something you guys want to try to continue to do if you can.
Well, I think with what we're doing offensively with our 4 wide receivers, that if people try to gang up on the run game, you know, we can throw the football with our skilled athletes, hopefully against a lot of people. And what's happening is people are backing off, trying to double team our receivers, which has opened up the run game stuff. So whatever they're giving us, we're going to try to take it. You know, after we ran the ball pretty well against Savannah the first couple drives, they jumped out there and tried to go straight man coverage against us to get more people in the box, and that's what opened up some passes for us. So it's going to be a process of recognizing what folks are trying to do to stop us, and then being able to, you know, we played 6 running backs, and all of them played well, and we've got some threats in that group.